The United States federal government is the largest gatherer of data in the world, and a lot of that data is economic in nature. Today we're going to look at three sources for economic data provided by the federal government. To get to the economics guide, start on the NEIU Libraries homepage. Scroll down, and then go to Research Guides. This takes you to an alphabetical list of every subject taught at Northeastern Illinois University. If we go down to Economics, we're taken to this research guide. In addition to information about research, you also have contact information for your librarian, including an email address and, if you click on this ribbon, an easy way to set a one-on-one research consultation. Today we're interested in government information sources, so let's click there. The first place we're going to start is the Beige Book. This is a report published 8 times a year with input from each of the 12 Federal Reserve banks. The website we're taken to has a handy video that explains everything, as well as a link to the most current PDF that explains what's going on in the US economy. Each Beige Book is broken down into a national summary, as well as summaries for each of the 12 districts served by a Federal Reserve Bank. At the start of the publication, there's a handy map that shows you where these districts are. You can see that the Chicago district covers northern Illinois, northern Indiana, all of Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and the lower peninsula of Michigan. You can see that it starts with a short piece of information about the publication, a national summary, and then summaries for each of the regions. If we click on Chicago, we're taken to information about the labor market, prices, consumer spending, business spending, so on and so forth. The information in this report is anecdotal. It's collected by interviewing economists, business experts, market analysts, and other experts on the economy. You'll notice as you scroll through this report that there's very little actual data, no charts. It is, again, mostly anecdotal. Let's look at another source of information provided by the federal government. The Bureau of Economic Analysis is a bureau within the Commerce Department, and it's a great place to go if you're looking for hard data and statistics. The landing page gives you the most current release. In this case, it's gross domestic product by county and personal income by county as of 2024. Because there is so much data to gather, very often the data presented here is a year or so old. Beneath the most current release are some principal federal economic indicators. In this case, they are updated as of Q3 2025 or November 2025. Here we have gross domestic product, personal income, international trade in goods and services, and international transactions. And if we want to learn more, we can click the View button. Here we have a handy chart that shows real GDP percent change from preceding quarter, starting with Q2 of 2024, going all the way to Q3 of 2025, as well as some analysis and further information. If we're looking for straight data, we can go to the Data tab here and find data by topic, place, or economic account. Likewise, there are tools, including interactive data. Bare Facts is a great place to go if you're looking for more local information, as well as news, research, and other resources. Let's start with data and go to Topic. If we're interested in gross domestic product generally, we can simply click there. Then we have the option to go to tables of data, which you can download in a handy Excel format. We can read more about the current release. There's interactive data, as well as contact information for the people that gathered this. The Bureau of Economic Analysis has tons of information, and it can be confusing. So if you're looking for a particular indicator or statistic, please feel free to get in touch with me. The final resource we're going to examine today is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The Bureau of Labor Statistics is a bureau within the United States Department of Labor. Just like the Bureau of Economic Analysis, the landing page provides current information as well as latest numbers, including the Consumer Price Index, the unemployment rate, payroll employment, average hourly earnings, so on and so forth. A really popular tool is a CPI inflation calendar. You can plug in monetary data from past years and find out how much that would be worth currently. Note that for all US government data, there are some lapses in appropriations that cause there to be gaps in the data, and this is typically explained. We're able to browse the Bureau of Labor Statistics by subjects. So if we're looking for inflation and prices, pay, employment, we can click through to those. They have handy data tools, including charts and popular series, as well as the United States economy at a glance if you're looking for a quick source of information, as well as publications and economic releases. If we're looking for state, local, or county employment, we can feel free to look that up. Let's see what it looks like in Cook County. Clicking there takes us to the quarterly census of employment and wages. You'll notice that the most populous counties in the United States are first. In this case, Los Angeles County, then Cook County, Illinois, New York County, which is Manhattan, Harris County, Texas, Maricopa, Arizona, so on and so forth. As we hover over the chart, it provides us the data. So we can see that Cook County from June 2024 to June 2025 had a 3.7% change in average weekly wages. If we're interested in a specific map, we can click here, select Illinois, and then select Cook County. Here we're provided a total change of employment from the period of June 2024 to June 2025. Just like the Bureau of Economic Analysis, there's tons of information, and again, this isn't the easiest site to navigate because there is so much data. As always, if you're interested in a specific piece of information that you're unable to find on one of these websites or many of the other websites that are listed here, feel free to get in touch with the librarian in charge of economics research.